Hey friends, my name is Brook Benten. Welcome to 8-Minute Ride. In this 8-minute workout, we're going to spend the first 4 minutes working on resistance loading. What that means is your resistance is going to be heavy to begin with, and then we're going to add on 4 additional increases from there, keeping the cadence steady at 65 revolutions per minute. After that, we go to cadence loading. With cadence loading, we have moderate resistance. We're going to ride at a relatively slow pace for the first 40 seconds, and then add on additional cadence all the way until you're riding at 110 revolutions per minute at our finish, just gunning it to the finish line. You want to be on a bike that you can layer heavy resistance on. If you have a resistance knob, just keep turning to the right until the tension on your bike feels for you what would be heavy. Then we're going to add half a turn of resistance every 40 seconds, adding on a total of 4 turns. If you're on a bike with a resistance lever, just put a heavy tension on and then be ready to go up 1 level every 40 seconds. I'm on the Johnny G Spirit bike, and I'll be starting at a level 10 and then going up to a level 11, 12, 13, 14, which is extremely challenging resistance on this bike, keeping cadence steady at 65 revolutions the entire time during that resistance loading. Then we switch to cadence loading. We're going to take tension off. So I'll be riding at a level 9 if you're on a bike with a resistance knob. Take a little tension off from where you started when we were doing resistance loading, and then be ready to keep your resistance steady and only increase your speed. So we'll start at 60 revolutions per minute, then go up to 70 revolutions per minute, 80, 90, 100, gunning it at 110 revolutions per minute, chasing down that finish line, and you're done. The whole thing is over in 8 minutes time, and each interval lasts 40 seconds. Go ahead and grab yourself a tall glass of water, and let's get started.
Here we go. We got 40 seconds on that first level. Ready or not, baby, game on. Let's go. Here we are. If you're riding with me, you're matching the beat of the music. Thank you, Power Music. Riding right along with it. At this intensity, it is not even challenging. You are comfortable. We could do this all day, baby. But it's never going to get easier than this. It's only going to get harder. We got 5 increases, 40 seconds each, where our resistance will go up, but our cadence stays steady. All right, here in 5 seconds, I'd like you to, if you're on a resistance knob bike, you'll add a half turn. You got a lever, add 1 up. Let's go, right there. You should have felt a little difference. Because our cadence stays the same, but resistance changes, your cardiac output changes. That means your heart and lungs work harder. You'll notice the watts go up on your bike. That tells you how much power you're producing. Only 40 seconds here. Then we're gonna start feeling some real fatigue setting into the quads and glutes as we start going up, up, up on this resistance loading. Come on, baby. Let's add on. Half turn if you're on the knob, or go up on your lever if you're on the lever bike. Here you are. At this intensity, you're probably finding just about now is when you need to drop your jaw. Up to this point, you were fine riding with your mouth closed and just breathing through your nostrils, right? This was a game changer. Once we got up to this third of 6 total resistance challenges, yeah, that's probably about the point where you found you need to drop your jaw. Steady as she goes, steady on that pace. And add on an either half turn to the right on the knob, up on your lever, or if you're on the Johnny G Spirit bike like me, you can control it on the center console or on your handlebars. Woo! At this intensity, you're no longer in your comfort zone. You're challenged, you start to feel uncomfortable. Next increase will take you challenged and extremely uncomfortable, and the final one may take you breathless. Then we'll go to cadence loading. So just know the sensation you're starting to feel in your glutes and in your quads, it's the hardest they're gonna work today. We got 2 more right here, so add on. Woo! Add that layer on or level on, whatever you wanna call it. Maybe that's a half turn on your knob. Maybe it's up on your lever. Or go digital with me here on the JGSB. Steady at 65 RPMs. If you find you cannot sustain the 65 revolutions per minute, it's your time to come out of saddle and use your body weight to help press those pedals down. We only have one more increase. It should take you to a place where you are extremely, extremely uncomfortable. Let's go there. You have to come out of saddle in order to get that 65 RPMs on your cadence. Because if you could do it in the saddle, you are not on the hill I want you to be on right now. Gentle shift in the hips, not much movement in the shoulders. Okay, you have a core, so upper and lower body can move independently. Come on, y'all. This should be very, very tough. You're stuck in wind, possibly breathless. This is the top of resistance loading. Have a seat. Take it down to what you would consider moderate resistance. A little bit less level than where we started with resistance loading. A little bit less. 60 RPMs. So we're slower than the beat of the music. Slow it down. Simmer down. We're only going faster from here. From 60 RPMs in 10 seconds, we'll take it up to 70 revolutions per minute. Okay? What's gonna happen? If you've taken too much tension off, we're gonna end up going fast enough that you lose control of that flywheel. That's bad news. So have enough tension on that you ride this bike, it doesn't ride you. Now raise your RPMs to 70. Are you with me? You find your butt cheeks start in the saddle, you don't have enough resistance on your bike to counter the cadences we're gonna go to. If anybody's confused, let me tell you, our days of keeping the cadence the same and adding on layers are done. Now we're keeping the level the same. The resistance does not change. We only go faster on our cadence. Let's go there. Here, 80 RPMs. And if it's your first time through this ride, you may not get it just perfect. It may take some time to figure out just how much tension you need on, that you are working hard when we get up to 110 RPMs, but there's a balance between the cadence and the resistance, so you're not losing control of that wheel. You'll know you've lost control when you're spinning out of control, but it doesn't really require much effort. Those legs are just going fast without metabolically doing a thing. Here we go, 90 revolutions per minute. Yeah, baby. Now your jaw's dropped. Now you're riding with the big boys. Imagine it's a race. There's money on the line, and we're getting close to finish. Ain't nobody gonna take the cash from you. Nobody. From here, we'll go up to 100 RPMs, then sprint it at 110 for victory. Be for victory. Come on, y'all, come on. Barely over a minute left in this workout. Here we go. 100 RPMs. How's your resistance? Are you still in control of this bike? Good. Relax those shoulders. Your upper body's on vacation. Your lower body is working. Work it glutes, work it quads, work it heart and lungs. If you need to hit 110 RPMs, maybe come out of saddle to establish momentum, then slide back. Ready? Go. 110 revolutions per minute to the finish line. Yeah, you are in your final 30 seconds. You gotta dig deep in your soul. You gotta hunger for this. You gotta want it more than you want out. But baby, you're out in 10 seconds. Drop the mic. Boom. You are done. Great job today on that resistance loading, followed by cadence loading ride. Hope you had a blast. Drink some water, towel down. I'm Brook Benten, and I'll see you again next time.